Hey guys, what's up? It's Shadows here today, and in the video you guys are going to be seeing today, this is going to be some older gameplay. I ended up going 50-5 on this map, on militias, some hardcore domination. Actually, this might be some core domination, I'm not too sure. This is an older gameplay, it's like right after I got reactive camo on the MX9, so it's pretty old compared to what I actually am now. But anyways, let's not focus on the gameplay. The gameplay is not the focus of today's video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about, in my opinion, what the best guns are on Black Ops 4 as of right now. So, yes, obviously, Black Ops 4 has been out for almost 2 weeks at this point. And so a lot of YouTubers already have done these videos and stuff like that at the beginning of the game and everything like that a couple days after, but I wanted to make sure that I had enough experience using every single gun in the game to be able to give you guys a good honest list of what the best guns are on this game. So we'll start off with the assault rifle category here. Obviously the ICR, the Vapor, and the Maddox are freaking some of the most overpowered guns in Call of Duty history. They are so good. So obviously the ICR, you guys, if you haven't used it, you should. It shreds. It's like a two or three shot kill on freaking core. It's ridiculous. And it's one of the default guns that you guys unlock at level 5 when you get creative class, which is really nice that they're giving low levels such a good gun, because then they have a chance to compete with people that are going to be higher levels, which is actually going to be like kind of annoying in the long run. Think about it, because like even if you don't play the game that much, by the time we get to Christmas and the Christmas noobs get on, even if you don't play this game too much, you're going to be a higher level than them. But if the Christmas noobs are good, dude, they'll be able to destroy you because they'll have an ICR in their hand. Now, as far as like if you guys have perma-unlock tokens, you just prestige, or you didn't use your perma-unlock token yet from the beta, which I don't know why you wouldn't have. It's been out for 2 weeks. Come on, what are you doing? But if you haven't already, my opinion on what you should perma-unlock if you're going to perma-unlock a gun from the assault rifle class would definitely be the Vapor or the Maddox. Both of those guns are extremely good. Personally, when I got the game on day one, actually I got it like a little bit early, so when I got the game early, the first thing I perma-unlocked was the Maddox, because I really enjoyed that gun during the beta, and I did not want to have to grind all the way up to, I believe, level like 50 or 48 or something like that to be able to get it, so I just perma-unlocked it. But honestly, looking back on it now, they did nerf the Maddox a decent amount from how it was in the beta. It's still a really good gun, don't get me wrong, but if I knew how the Maddox was going to be nerfed, I probably would have perma-unlocked the Vapor. So it's personal preference between the Vapor and the Maddox what I think you guys should use a perma-unlocking token on in the assault rifle category. We're going to be moving on to the SMGs now. Now the SMGs, I'm going to be honest, I haven't really been fooling around with them too much since the full game come out, because I went ahead and I got my freaking tactical rifles diamond, and then I've been working on getting my ARs diamond. All that I have left is get some like 2 or 3 camos for the KN, and then I have those diamond. So but I will be honest with you, in my opinion, the best freaking SMGs are the ones that you guys unlock like right away, so I would not waste a perma-unlock token necessarily on the submachine guns. The MX9, obviously, if you guys haven't already, this thing is really good. It does get a decent amount of hit markers at range. Like the fall off for damage is ridiculous, but up close this thing is definitely a go-to gun. The GKS is an extremely good gun. I personally really like the GKS. I just recently started using it more because I'm starting to like kind of work on the camos for the submachine guns, being that I already have my MX9 done because I had to get it done for a reactive camo. I decided I would do the submachine guns next to get diamond on, so I've been slowly working on them. And the GKS, from my experience, it shreds. It's really good. The damage fall off is not as bad as the MX9, but it is really a good gun. Obviously, it's still gonna get outclassed by ARs at that medium long range gunfight, but up close, this thing's gonna be out basically any gun in the game. The Spitfire, well, this gun is really good in Blackout, but I don't know what's wrong with it in multiplayer, but it just, the power it has in Blackout is not there in multiplayer. Obviously this thing has like the fastest fire rate in the game, I'm pretty sure, and if you get the operator mod, the Wildfire, it shoots even faster. So like, it is a good gun, not gonna like diss on it or anything like that, but it is an SMG. This is kind of like the Scorpion from Black Ops 2, if you guys can remember that far back. The Scorpion shredded up close. Anything up close, you were winning. Does not matter if they had a shotgun or anything, you were winning that gunfight. On this game, for the most part, if they're up close, you're going to be winning the gunfight. But the second that they're more than 3 feet away from you, you're going to get destroyed if you're going against a good player, because this thing is just not the strongest gun in the game, obviously. Moving onwards, we have the Cordite, which is basically the PDW from Black Ops 2. Like, that's what it looks like. Everyone was really happy when we saw this in the beta, and it was actually really good in the beta. And then they went ahead and they nerfed it hardcore for the full game. And let me just say, I've played basically maybe 2 games max with this gun, and then I have not touched it since, because that is just how bad it is right now. This thing literally feels like it shoots Nerf bullets or marshmallows or something, while everyone else is shooting like 50 cal bullets at you. Like, it takes so long to kill, even if they're up close or far. Even in hardcore, this gun is like a 4 to 5 shot kill in hardcore, while every single AR and even some of the SMGs in hardcore are 1-shot kills. The freaking Cordite is basically a 4 or 5 shot kill in hardcore, which is just absurd. It needs a buff, which hopefully it will get. And as far as the Saj 9mm goes, personally, this was also one of my favorite guns from the beta. When I was actually, like, the weeks coming up to this game, I was stuck between perma-unlocking the SOG and the Maddox, and I decided to go ahead and unlock the Maddox just because I remember the SOG didn't really have the best range, and I knew I was going to be getting a lot of long-range gunfights during the game. But this gun really is not bad. It's really underrated. The people that use it, that are good at the game and know how to use this gun, they will destroy you. It doesn't matter if you're long range, up close, they will destroy you. This gun is really, really good if you're a hardcore SMG player. Like, if you just hate assault rifles, tactical rifles, light machine guns, snipers, any other guns in the game, and you're just an SMG player, I would say 100% get the Saj, because it is an amazing gun. It destroys people up close. It's pretty good at medium range and far range. Now, obviously, it's not going to be doing the same amount of damage stuff as ARs will at long range, but it really is not a bad gun. Moving on to tactical rifles, we have the Auger DMR, the ABR, and the Swordfish. Basically, the ABR and the Swordfish are really, really good. They're basically kind of like M8s, I suppose you can compare them to from past Call of Duties. They are extremely good, especially if you guys can get those operator mods on them. The operator mod on the ABR is the repeater, and the operator mod on the Swordfish is the pentaburst. The repeater basically makes it so that, like, if you hold down your trigger, eventually the ABR will turn into like a full auto gun, which is kind of unfair, honestly, because of how much damage it does. And then the Swordfish operator mod, the pentaburst, basically makes it so you're going to be getting 1 burst kills because of the fact that it's going to be shooting 4 bullets out of it instead of its normal 3 bursts, which is really, really good. Both of those guns I would highly recommend. They're really good. If you guys like burst rifles, I would 100% perma-unlock either the Swordfish or the ABR. Now, the Auger DMR, if you guys have a good trigger finger and you liked guns like the M14 and stuff like that in the past, and this gun is the gun for you. In hardcore, it's a 1-shot anywhere. In core, it's a 2 to 3 shot kill depending on where you hit them. If you hit them in the head, it's going to be a 2-shot kill. Sometimes, if you're lucky, you can get a 1-shot headshot in core matches, but that's very far in between when you get that. But honestly, this gun was the one I struggled the most with after getting the diamond in the tactical rifles, because I just did not have the best trigger finger with it, and I'm used to, you know, having at least a burst. But it is honestly a really good gun, and if you guys are having trouble with it but you're able to unlock the operator mod, it's double tap, so it'll be shooting 2 bullets every single time instead of just 1, so it'll kind of be like a burst if you guys leveled up all the way. Moving on to light machine guns. Now, me personally, I haven't really used the light machine guns too much, but from what I can tell you, they're basically like light machine guns in any other game. They're not bad. They're not the best guns. They do what they're supposed to do. They are light machine guns. I feel like Call of Duty's actually been relatively good at making light machine guns work. I don't think they've ever had an issue where they've been too overpowered or too underpowered. They're just like that in this game. They're just like your average LMGs. There's nothing really to talk about in any of them, besides the fact that if you guys like LMGs, then yeah, the LMGs in this game are pretty good. Would I recommend perma-unlocking any of them? No, I would definitely use my perma-unlock token on something more, I guess, needed, like the Vapor, the Maddox, the Saj, or the Swordfish, personally. Moving on to the snipers, we have the Paladin, the Outlaw, the SDM, and the Kashka, sorry. And Honestly, they're all pretty good guns. The Outlaw gets a lot of hit markers in core matches, but if you guys are going for camos, obviously just go to Hardcore, you'll one-shot everything. And same with the SDM, if you go to Core, you'll be able to get one-shots with it. I mean, Hardcore, you'll be able to get one-shots with it. So, would I perma-unlock any of these? If you guys are a sniper, I would perma-unlock the Koshka, because it is a really good sniper, and if you guys are sniping, I know that sometimes it's boring using the same sniper, which is why I'm saying that the Koshka would be a good perm unlock, because the Paladin that you unlock first is a really good sniper, and if you can unlock the Koshka as well, then you have basically the best 2 snipers in the game. So yeah, that's my opinion on the weapons, what you guys should perm unlock, everything like that. Now, next week they're actually going to be releasing a new patch update. It's huge, and they're going to be basically doing some weapon tuning in that, so we'll be bringing back this video probably at some point next week after that update goes live, so we can talk about what weapons were nerfed, which ones were buffed, and we'll see if the list changed about what you guys should perma-lock or anything like that. But yeah, as of right now, that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys all so much for clicking on today's video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys leave a like. And if you haven't already, hit that bell icon to be notified whenever I upload a new video or go live on this channel. Thank you guys all so much for coming out, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Peace.